What's up? Giovanni, my neck hurts, and I'm going to put. What am I going to do? I'm going to put a timer on. Let's see. Let's put like 40 minutes or some shit. So I've been applying for. I've been applying for software engineering positions or hardware and like hardware software adjacent positions for like the past 2 years. But a common bottleneck for me has been coding interviews. See right here. Let me see my stats. So, kind of finished school during the midst of the COVID era, and that's also when ChatGPT started. But I didn't not study comp sci. I was computer engineering. So 85 solved, not bad, not bad. A lot of eat no hards. Trying, but not good enough. So I'm basically doing this just to give myself more of a reason to grind. I'm not trying to like teach or anything. I don't really care. I actually don't really care if anyone watches this particularly, but be nice, I guess. This is more for me that I could like explain what I'm thinking as I code. I actually do have to go through some problems I've done in the past, but I don't know, easies I feel like easies don't like cut it enough, but shouldn't matter. Um All right. Well, I guess let's start. So I'm gonna put in a session because I had this set up. This is a template if you guys want to get on Notion. I pay for Notion because gosh, money for real, for real. But let's see. For right now, I'm just gonna do simple go through array these array and string easies that I've already done in the past. I may have cheated on them. You know when you like get or not cheated. Let's not use the word cheated because like who cares if you cheat on an easy problem? But I may have asked for help. So let's call this leak code array string review. We'll do that. Start this session. Or time it. So let's go here. I'll just look. So merge sorted arrays is probably assuming it's a two-pointer question. It seems like it. So you're given two integer arrays, nums1 and nums2, sorted in non-decreasing order, and two integers, m and n, representing the number of elements in nums1 and nums2 respectively. So what they want you to do in this question is just merge num1 or nums1 and nums2 into a single array, sorted in non-decreasing order, which means increasing order. The final sorted array should not be returned by a function, but instead be sorted inside the array nums1. To accommodate this, nums1 has a length of m plus n, where m is the first element to denote the elements that should be merged, and the last m elements are set to zero and should be ignored. Nums2 has a length of n. And then they give examples. Cool. So I don't know if I should just like restart this. Honestly, like, is this bad? It kind of like I'm trying to think. I've definitely cheated on this. I could tell, but maybe not. I guess to go through it, I'll just go through it like this. So first, I start off with a vector int. This sorts this sorts num. Oh, so this is copying nums1. So I'm copying nums1. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Why did I not copy nums2? Interesting. I mean, this works. This solve. Okay. So I'm just testing if this runs. This should run. Yeah, okay. So I'm declaring a nums1 copy, um, which is already going to be sorted, which is also going to be plus m, so that's the size. Then I'm declaring two integers to zero, p1 and p2. Going into a for loop, which I, for whatever reason, have p right here instead of just using p1. That actually might be, you know what? That's we could make this we could make this a little better. This is right here. Right here, this is not memory optimized because we're making a variable for no reason. So actually P1 is equal to 0 and P1 is less than M plus N, then P1 plus plus. I've seen, if anyone ever watches this, tell me in the comments. In C++, plus plus, it looks like individuals do this. Actually, let's just look it up. Why in for loops in C++ plus plus is plus plus I used versus I plus plus. I'm used to I plus plus or whatever. Well, let's go on Reddit. Plus 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 is strictly better for iteration. It simply increments the value of I. When not optimized, I creates a copy of i's value, increments one or increments I, then returns a copy it made earlier. Of course, in an optimized build, these two would be exactly equivalent. I keep burping. I had a Red Bull. But index loops can sometimes change to more abstract iterator loops in future code revisions. Because the implementation of those iterators might be overly complicated for the optimizer, because it might be in another translation unit, it is possible that the post increment version will be slower. Instead of reasoning which cases it is okay to use I plus plus n, most people just okay, so plus plus I is optimal. So actually, you know what? There you go. That's two optimization. Let's write this down. Let's do this. Optimized floating. Is it called a floating P1 declaration? Or I guess it would be unused P1 int integer declaration. It changed P1 to this is extremely high level optimization. Well, I I guess we could I don't know. These leak code runtime things don't really matter. Let's just make sure. So we'll do. Oh, we can do it here too. Well, yeah, we can do it here. Okay. I got off of work like 2 hours ago. I had dinner, so I'm a little whatever. A little groggy. Let's say that. Okay. P1 equals nums2 plus plus P2. Is it still gonna run? No. I don't need two of those. Ooh. Hmm. Is that because I made it like that? I doubt it. You know what? There might have been a reason why that was P just P. There might have been a reason. I don't know what it would be. Now I gotta look because why would it just be like that? Also, I'm not using the best. Oh my God, that's wait. Oh, it's so simple. What? You know what? I may have coded this. I may have done this solution myself because if I did it, let's see. Never mind. There you go. We found it. Yeah, no, I didn't code my. Well, again, who knows? But I probably didn't. Yeah, that makes sense. So 3 pointers start from the beginning. Because each array is already sorted, we can achieve an O n plus m time complexity with the help of 2 pointer array. I'm assuming this is O of n. Yeah, merge and sort makes sense. Would be to make a copy of the values in num1, call num1's copy, and then use 2 read pointers and 1 write pointer to read values from nums1 copy and nums2. Write them into nums1. Initialize nums1 copy. Okay, we'll just rewrite this and make it clean, make it beautiful. No comments. So we'll declare the vector of oh, declare a vector of nums1 copy. And then we'll do nums1 begin. There's no auto in here, whatever. And then begin. And then plus m. So why is the plus m there? So I know this might be basic, but this is what is necessary to get better. Um, I have gotten OA technical assessments or whatever they're called, just the technical assessments like the hacker ranks and LeetCode assignments or whatever. I've gotten assignments related to this type of work with Citadel once or twice or thrice, D.E. Shaw, um, Hudson River Trading, Susquehanna, whatever, in Philadelphia. These are all quant firms or trading firms. Got in, I haven't got anything with Fang, which are the OG Fang, which is fine. I don't really, I mean, other than Google for the buffet, like whatever. Um, and like a few other ones, a few other. I haven't particularly applied much to software engineering just because, like I said, I have computer engineering experience, and at the time, I wanted to be I wanted to get into FPGA engineering. I still do, and I still work in that side, FPGA engineering, like digital design, a little bit of machine learning and chips, hardware, whatever, small things. Just clean my master right now, so master in computer engineering. So my research paper was on um, translating machine learning to hardware language. And but basically, there's two things. I live in New York, and I want to move to the city. Right now, I am in let's say mom's basement. It's not really mom's basement, it's more of my spot, but it's fine. We'll call it what it is. You don't just tell a girl on a date, uh, yeah, I live in my own place under mom. It's mom's basement. But anyways, so I found out, or at least I determined that if I'm gonna, fulfill this dream of mine to get a decently paying job above the minimum living wage income in New York City and like live either by myself or with a few roommates, I need to get good. Skill issues. And it sucks when you like now I'm not saying I would have obviously I would have not passed any of the interviews if I got through, because I could have just cheated like everyone else on the hacker ranks and whatnot and gotten through to what either would have been like a phone interview call or the second round or whatever, but I knew I would have not been able to do much. So carry on. Um, oops, semicolon. We'll do in P1 0, P2 equals 0. Coding teacher always said set your P1s and P or set, those values that you call inside a function to zero. So they are zero and not anything else. Never leave it to the computer. You never know what might happen. So we're just going to do a simple for loop. This is n plus n, so that is the n plus n is the size, correct? Right, yeah, represent, yeah. Okay, those are just sizes. Okay, so if P2 is greater than equal or greater than or equal to n, P is and P or P is less than n plus n, so total size. You know, I'm gonna do this. I want to make mine a little bit different. Let's do total, or let's do yeah total size. We can do num size. How about that? Do we have a name for the new merge? I'm gonna do merge size. I like that name. There you go. N plus n. Okay. Is that optimized? It doesn't matter. Who cares? And it looks better. Looks much better. It's all about the art. Um, we're gonna increment P. Ah, I gotta change this. Yes, optimized. Cool. I also just based on my description, of course, I'm kind of focused on C++ plus plus and like more low latency, high frequency trading positions, quant positions, develop whatever. Who cares? It's about it's about that. But it's also, I don't know, I like it. I think I was always into like speed. I'm a fast thinking person, fast talker, um, working fast, whatever. So I think they would fit me. I also like high pressure situations. Makes me feel alive. So, well, I'm yapping too much, but that's why you could watch me, I guess. So, P, this is the if statement. Or no, because I am looking at the wrong thing. Nums one P equals nums one copy P1 plus plus P1 else nums one P nums two plus plus P2. And then I don't gotta return anything because I'm missing something too. Let's put that there. What? There's like 15 right here. One, two. Huh. Have I been like, what have I been doing? Whoa. Whoa. Relax. Okay. Let me look before I just copy and paste this whole thing. Okay, we got the for loop. We got the for loop. And then this is what I'm messing up. You know what? Because there's a no, this is the if statement. Oh, I just all right. Interesting. This is because I'm not used to talking, nor am I and I'm reading and writing, so that's probably why I'm making excuses, but this is why I'm not doing it correctly. Okay, P1M nums one copy, P1. I think we're gonna do some get cracked IO right now. Shout out Coding Jesus. He told me I could do it. Looked at my resume and said, "Yeah, man, you could get that job or whatever." Oh yeah, my fault. Um, extraneous. What's extraneous about this? I have one, two. This is one. This is oh, it is two. I'm tripping. Is it two? Then why? It's not gonna be right. You know what? I don't see. I don't. This is also not my favorite. Although I see the benefit of keeping the lines more condensed, but I can see this better. So that's good. This is fine. Barely fine. No, it's okay. There's nothing here. That's why. Okay. Now that's a proper if statement. And then this part is screaming. Is it because of the plus plus? Could be. If you don't want that, then mm, it's not scream. Whoa! I didn't mean to submit. Okay, does that work then? Cool. All right, that's fine. All right, we'll get on get cracked right now. Uh, so I don't know what to say about this. It was I see what they're doing. Let's say it's just three. You gotta use three. Could have used a temp for that P, but whatever. Or probably not actually. It wouldn't really make sense. Hmm. I don't know how good this website is or useful, but pretty fun. Let's let's do easies. You know what? I'll put this in another video right now. My girlfriend's texting me. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'll just keep doing this.